Yesterday I given two examples about the if condition, simple if. If condition, when the given condition true, the code inside the if part will run. If there is no else part, nothing will run if the condition is false. If else, if the given condition true, the statements in the if part will run. When the condition false, the statements in the else part will be executed. Let me give another example here. I want to write a program to print biggest among two given numbers. Will you try this code? Take it. Write a program to print. Write a program to print biggest among two given integers, two given numbers. Write a program to print biggest among two given numbers. Try this code. You try. You write the code, then I'll write. A program to print biggest among two given numbers. What is the condition? Here I declare two variables, A and B. 10 assigned to A, 5 assigned to B. I want to print biggest among these two numbers. You tell me.
If A is greater than
If A greater than B,
print system.out greater than
print A is big. Then
else print B.
Else print B is big. Okay. Now the A value 10, B value 5, expected A is big. Actual also A is big. One combination satisfied. A value 10, B value 50, expected B is big. Actual also B is big. It's fine. A value 10, B value also 10. It's saying B is big. If this logic is correct, there are three possibilities here. Out of three possibilities, there are three possibilities. Out of three possibilities, only two possibilities are satisfied. My code is 100% coverage was not achieved. Generally, white box testing, unit testing carried out by developers like this. The implemented code is correct or not. My code is not correct. It's not covering all possibilities. Two conditions are satisfied, but for this we are getting the wrong output. So finally this logic is wrong logic. One combination coverage is missing. 66% of the coverage is achieved, not 100%. Out of three, two conditions are satisfied, not three conditions. There is one more possibility, like two values may be same. It's not the right logic. Tell me the correct logic now. There is a possibility two may be the same.
A greater than or equal to B.
A greater than or equal.
Greater than or
Else if condition.
A greater than or equal to.
First I check the two values are same or not. If these conditions satisfy, I am printing both are same. If these condition not satisfy, else if, another if condition. Check A is greater than B or not. First we are verifying the two values are same or not. If not same, the second condition, A is greater than B. If this condition satisfied, I'll print A is B. If the second condition also not satisfied, only one option left in, definitely B would be the big. Let us check with all possible combinations. Two values are same, both are same. A20, B10, expected A is B, actual also A is B. A value 10, B value 20, expected B is B, actual also B is B. Now all three possibilities are covered here. This is 100% right logic. After implementing the code, programmer will run the code and check my logic is correct or not. The unit testing carried out by developers in this way. What is unit testing? Once a programmer implemented the code, at least one time programmer will run the code and check my code is correct or not. This is how generally programmers will do unit testing to ensure 100% code coverage. But anyhow, so this is a logic we have to create to verify, two values are same or not, or A is big or B is big. These kind of conditional statements are generally called nested if. If condition inside another if condition called nested if. Make a note of it. Nested if. Nested if. Try to understand in this way again. First, we are verifying one condition. Condition 1. Is the condition 1 true? Execute this code. If the first condition false, I want to check one more condition. Second condition. If the second condition true, execute this code. When the second condition false, execute this code. A condition inside another if condition is called nested if condition. Not only two conditions, you can have multiple conditions like this. One more condition also you can put. If false, I want to check one more condition. You can implement it. These kind of conditional statements are called nested if. A conditional statement inside another conditional statement. The syntax will be like this. If condition 1. If the condition 1 satisfied true, the statements you want to run. If the first condition satisfied, I want to check another condition, else if one more condition. Condition 2. If the second condition satisfied, the statements you want to run. If the second condition also not satisfied, the statements you want to run. These kind of conditional statements are called nested if. Make a note of it. nested if. An if condition, a if condition inside another if condition, if condition inside another if condition is called nested if. Is called nested if, which is used to check multiple possible conditions, which is used to check multiple possible conditions. The number of conditions you want to verify, definitely we have to go for either nested if or switch case. Whatever we can achieve with nested if, same also you can achieve with the switch case. If really you want to check more condition, rather than building a complex nested if, it is suggested to go with switch case. We'll see what is a switch case. First note down this diagram and the syntax, and further example also you can take. If you want to verify multiple conditions, one option nested if. Really you want to verify more conditions, better option switch case. Whatever we can achieve with the switch case, we can achieve with the nested if. To check many conditions rather than constructing a complex nested if, recommended for code readability, switch case. If condition 1 not satisfied, check one more condition. Second condition also not satisfied, check another condition. Like this you can have as many conditions as you require. You note down this simple example. The other examples I'll put it in the LMS. Note down this first simple example. If the first condition satisfied, A equal to B, the code inside the first condition part will run. When the first condition not satisfied, it will verify the second condition. When the second condition satisfied, the code inside the second if part will run. If the second condition also not satisfied, as we have a else part, the code in the else part will run. Done. Let me give another example for a nested if. Here I declared a variable of data type character, char, primitive data type char. My variable name course. I want to store some value, course value. S for Selenium, Q for QTP, L for load runner. Any other value invalid course to be printed. S for Selenium. Very good. The character value must be enclosed in the single quotes. If the course value is yes, I want to print Selenium. When the course value is Q, I want to print QTP. When the course value is L, I want to print load runner. For any other value, I want to print invalid course. I want to implement this using if condition. This time if condition. Tell me the logic. If course value equals or equals ignore case.
Equal to.
Equals ignore case, sir.
You want me to use the method equals ignore case method. There is a chance course value may be end user may give a lower cases, end user may also give upper cases. Which one you want me to use?
Equal ignore case.
Ignore case, sir.
But this is not a string. But this is not a string object. Course is not a string object. Course is a char data type. Equals ignore case method belongs to a string class. It's not a string. It is not a string. It is character.
Double equal to, sir.
If the object is a string data type, then only that method string class method equals or equals ignore case applicable. You cannot use anything because it is not a string. So we have to use, if you want to compare two variables of any data type, including the string, we can use double equal to operator. But better if you are comparing the string, go for the method equals or equals ignore case. If I go with double equal to, if it is a string, course double equal to lower cases or course double equal to upper cases. Instead, directly I can make use of a method called equals ignore case. But for all remaining data types, we must use double equal to operator. Double equal to lowercase s. There is a chance end user may supply a value uppercase s. Will it be satisfied? No. I want to cover two possibilities. Either lowercase s or uppercase s, I want to print Selenium. How to build the logic? The user may supply lowercase s. The user may supply uppercase s. For the two possibilities, I want to print Selenium. But here it is covering only lowercase s.
Or operator.
Double equal to comparison operator. Double ampersand and operator. Double plus plus increment operator. Double minus minus decrement operator. Two pipe symbols or operator. Two pipe symbols. These are pipe symbols or operator. Either lowercase s or we should not write this. This will not work in Java. We have to use two pipe symbols which is or operator. The course value double equal to uppercase s. Either lowercase s or uppercase s, I want to print the Selenium. Else, otherwise, one more condition. What is the other possibility I said? The course value either lowercase q or uppercase Q I want to print the QTP. Otherwise, one more condition. If the course value lowercase l or uppercase L I want to print load runner. If none of these conditions are satisfied, finally, I want to print the invalid course. Hope you understand this. Just I use one OR operator here because it is not a string data type. If really I defined as a string data type, instead of this kind of logic, I can simply go for equals ignore case yes. I give an uppercase yes, Selenium. I give one lowercase yes, I use OR operator, Selenium. I'm giving lowercase q, QTP. I'm giving uppercase Q, QTP. I'm giving lowercase l, load runner. I'm giving uppercase L, load runner. For any other value, none of the conditions satisfied, last else part will run the invalid course. This kind of conditional statement, a condition inside another if condition, is called nested if. I given another example of the nested if. But writing the code in this way, for 3 courses, this is the code. If I have about 10-20 courses, if I write a nested if like this, for implementation point of view, readability point of view, code will become too cumbersome and too complex. If really you want to check many conditions rather than writing a complex nested if like this, better to go for switch case. We'll talk about the switch case. Same program I want to implement this time using string data type to little reduce the complexity. I'm declaring a variable of type string. My variable name is course. Later I'll assign the value. If the course value double equal to lowercase s or the course value double equal to uppercase s. It's a string data type, right?
Sir, you have given a single quote.
Right. Good. The string value must be enclosed in the double quotes. Instead of writing like this, this will work, this will work. Instead of writing like this, what is the better option? In place of this is also will go. This will also will work out. As it is a string object, make use of the string class method equals ignore case. Either lowercase s or uppercase s equals ignore case. If these conditions satisfied, want to print Selenium. Otherwise, second condition. If this condition satisfied, I want to print QTP. If these conditions satisfied, either lowercase l or uppercase l, whatever. I want to print load runner. If none of these conditions are satisfied, finally I want to print invalid course. Either way, finally both will give you the same output. I given as Selenium, I given Q, but I use equals ignore case. QTP, I given L, load runner, I given some X, invalid course. Got it? The same I implemented with string to reduce little complexity of the code. For 3 courses, this is a logic. If I want to check 10, 20 courses, really implementation of the code, readability of the code will become too complex. To reduce this complexity, if really you want to check many possible conditions, instead of writing a complex nested if, it is better to go for switch case in Java programming. So take the next one, switch case. Switch case. Switch case. It is used to check multiple possible conditions. It is used to check multiple possible conditions. It is used to check multiple possible conditions. So we can check even multiple possible conditions by constructing a nested if. To reduce the code complexity for ease of implementation, rather than writing a complex nested if to verify more conditions, it is suggested to go with switch case. Continuation. We can verify multiple conditions. We can verify multiple conditions using nested if also. To reduce the code complexity, it is better to go with switch case. It is better to go with switch case instead of a nested if. Instead of nested if. It is better to go with switch case instead of nested if. Right. First, we need to understand the syntax of the switch case implementation. Note on this. Syntax. Switch case syntax. The syntax will be like this. I'll write it. Switch the variable. In Java programming, some programming unit must be enclosed in open and closing flower brackets. You please observe here, class body, this is a class name, a open flower bracket and closing flower bracket for the class. This is a main method, a open flower bracket and closing flower bracket. While loop, do loop, for loop, if condition, any programming unit, a set of statement related to a unit must be enclosed in flower braces. Here we can write multiple cases. Case value 1 is a colon, not semicolon. Case value 1 statements. If the variable matching first case value 1, run this code. Break. I'll explain what is break. Case value 2, it's a colon, not semicolon. Run the statement or the setup statement. Break. Like this, you can have multiple cases, as many cases as you require. When the variable matching case 1, value 1, execute this code, break. Do not verify the remaining cases. Exit. Exit from the unit body, switch case body, and go further. There are more cases. If the case 1 is satisfied, run the code, break. Whenever break statement executed, current unit will be break. It exits from the switch case body, go with the next code. It will not verify the remaining cases available in the switch case body. If the value 1, case 1 not satisfied, it check the second case. If the second case satisfied, execute this code. Break. Like this, you can have multiple cases. Case value n. N number of cases you can implement, no limitation. Statements. Break. Like else part in the if condition, like else part in the if condition, default. Statements. As it is the last one, break not needed, putting break also not wrong. Actually, break is not required for the last case, default, because lastly it will run. There's no other cases to break. Break is not mandatory, you can put it or you can leave it. When the variable matching case 1, value 1, this code will run, exit. It comes out of the switch case body. When the variable matching value 2, case 2, this code will run, break. Case 1 not satisfied, case 2 also not satisfied, it will verify one by one all the cases. If none of the case satisfied, if a default path available, it's not mandatory. Is else part is mandatory? In if condition else is mandate? No. Like if default path is not available, nothing will run. If none of the case satisfied. If default path available, if no case is satisfied, the code inside the default path will run. Putting break is your choice. As per the syntax, you can go, truly not required. So this is the syntax of the case, switch case statement. Note on the syntax.
So can you tell default once again?
It is similar to else part in the if condition. I given some variable, the variable not matching value 1, the variable not, second case not satisfied, nth case also not satisfied. If the default path available, it's nothing but else part. If no condition satisfied, the code in the default path will run. If any one of the conditions satisfied, as it is break, nothing will run. It is similar to else part in your if condition.
Okay, sir.
If no case satisfied, default execute this code. That is the meaning. You can implement default or you can skip it. That is your choice. For every case, better you put a break. If really the case one satisfied, run the code, break. No need to verify the remaining cases. Finish? This is the syntax of the switch case. Okay. The same course previous example, let me implement using switch case. The variable name is course. I'll store some data further. Switch, what is the variable name here? Course. Here we'll implement the cases, multiple possibilities. The end user may give a value in lowercase. The end user may give a value in uppercase. What I will do, I'm converting this course value to the lowercase. Whether uppercase S given, lowercase s given, I'm converting to lowercase here. Inside all the cases, I'll compare with only lowercase values. Because here we are converting to lowercase. If the first case satisfied, want to print Selenium, break. When the second case satisfied, I want to print the QTP, break. If the next case satisfied, why I'm giving all in lowercase here? Because here we are converting to lowercase. After converting to lowercase, check these values. If the last case satisfied, I want to print load runner, break. If none of the condition, none of the case satisfied, then only I have to go for. If really you want to run something, then only you have to go for default. First, what I will do, without using default, I'll run this code, like no else part. Yes, I have given. I'm getting Selenium. X I have given. What you will get? Nothing will run because no case is satisfied. If none of the condition case satisfied, you want to run something else, then only you have to go for default. The invalid course. Truly break is not required here, putting break also nothing wrong. At the default part available, no condition satisfied, last stage will go for default part. If I give Q, QTP, when I give L, I given lower uppercase L. But here I am converting to lowercase because we are comparing with the lowercase expressions inside the case. Load runner. See, when you observe the previous code and this code, finally output is same, which is easy to read or easy to implement. These are nested if. You can have so many cases, as many as cases you require. Code implementation point of view, code readability point of view, if really you want to check many condition, it is suggested to go with switch case rather than writing a complex nested if like this. Finally, whatever you achieve with the switch case, you can also achieve with the if condition. But code readability point of view, ease of implementation point of view, really you are checking more condition, it is better to go with switch case. If I'm just verifying 2-3 conditions, I go for if condition only. When I'm checking more condition, then I go for switch case. Hope you understood the switch case? Right. Matter of 2 minutes, quickly note down this code. Only one example. So when you are noting, you understand the syntax also. For that reason, I am asking you to note down at least one code, one example for each concept.
Sir, can you please quickly go once through the code, sir?
Now you want me to explain this once again?
Yes, sir. Please.
Now, what is the complexity here? Say, listen.
String course L. Actually, I have had some network issue.
Okay. See, we stored a value in a variable called course. I may store a uppercase value. I may store a lowercase value. The user may supply uppercase value, lowercase value. As it is a string object, I have a ready-made function called toLowercase. Whatever the way user supplying, I am converting to lowercase. Because here I am comparing with lowercase value. If the case lowercase s, the course value I am converting to lowercase. If the first condition satisfied, print Selenium, break. Not satisfied, verify the second condition. Second condition satisfied, print QTP, break. Second condition not satisfied, verify the third condition. Here, uppercase L I have given. I am converting to lowercase here. Now the uppercase L converted to lowercase. Third case will be satisfied. Load runner will be printed. Break, it come exit of the switch case. Finish?
So can default come in between case like before? Maybe we can have another case.
For which?
Like can default come in between the cases, or it has to be the last statement?
It should be the last. Though you put in the middle, after verifying all cases only, it will go for default. After verifying none of the case satisfied, then only it will go for default.
Thank you.
Did you observe here? Wanted I put in the middle. If no case satisfied, then only it will go for default. But it's fine, it works, works. But I do not recommend it because when somebody else referring your code, they will not understand it properly. Hence, always better you put default at the last. Wherever you put, it works. Okay. Look at this one. I'm putting one more case here. Same case I'm copying. Why it is showing an error here? Why it is showing error at line number 24?
Duplicate case.
The duplicate case. Already condition available, same condition repeated. Same condition repeated. It is duplicated, no use of this. See, when I move the mouse over here, it is showing duplicate case. Right. Hope this is understood, right? Which case? So take the next concept. Java loops. Java loops. The loops in Java programming. What is the purpose of looping statements in any programming language? Loop. Enter into the loop. Same code you want to run. The same code you want to run for multiple iterations. Execute the code. Again execute the same code. Again execute the same code. Again execute the same code. Once again execute the same code. Same code you want to run repetitively. Multiple iterations. In every programming software in the market, to run the same code again and again, some looping statements are provided. Any programming software in the market, there are majorly two looping statements, while loop and for loop. Here, while loop is a condition-based looping. For loop is number of times based looping. Repeat, right from C till Java, every software programming language in the market offered only two looping statements, while loop, for loop. Condition-based looping is while loop. Number of times based looping is for loop. I do not know how many times I want to run the code repetitively. I want to run my code when the given condition satisfied. When the given condition true, run the code. Check the condition again. True, one more time, run the code. Check the condition again. True, one more time, run the code. Check the condition again. True, one more time, run the code. Check the condition again. False, exit. I'm not saying Java or Python or something else, run the code for 10 times or 20 times. I'm asking Java, run the code. When the condition satisfied, run the code. When the condition satisfied, one more time, run the code. When the condition satisfied, once again, run the code. While loop. If I know how many times I want to run my code, I want to run the same code for 10 times, 20 times, 100 times. I go with for loop. For I equal to 1 to 100. What is the range here? 1 to 100. Same code will run for 100 times. For I equal to 1 to 10, same code will run for 10 times. Supposing I have some data in array or array list. 10 values are available in array or array list. What are the element indexes? 0 to 9. I want to run the same code for a range 0 to 9. For the range 0 to 9. For the range 1 to 10. 1 to 100. In that scenario, we go for loop. But here, while loop have a sub loop again, subpart again, do while. Actually, do while also belongs to while loop only. Do while is not a separate loop actually. Do while also a part of the while loop. Similarly, for loop has another part for each loop. Together there are 4. In these four, majorly two, while, for. While has another one, do while, for has another one, for each. While loop is a condition-based looping, for loop is a number of iteration-based looping. We'll see. While explaining the code, I'll give the good examples to understand when to go for while, when to go for. Java provided take the notes. Loops are used to run the same code. Loops are used to run the same code for multiple iterations. Loops are used to run the same code for multiple iterations. Continuation. Java provided while loop, do while loop, for loop, for each loop. While loop, do while loop, for loop, and for each loop. The first two, actually, second one also, do while also comes under while loop. These two are condition-based looping. These two are number of or simply range-based looping. That is number of times. I want to run the same code for a range 0 to 9, 0 to 99, 1 to 10. Clearly, I am mentioning how many times the code need to be run. 10 times, 20 times for loop. I do not know how many times to be run. If the condition true, run the code. Condition true, one more time run the code. If the condition true, one more time run the code. True, run the code. True, run the code. True, run the code. If false, then exit. I am not saying Selenium or Java. Run the code for 10 times or 20 times. I am saying condition based, continue further. We'll see. First, we'll start from the while loop. Take it, while loop. While loop syntax will be like this. While you are going to specify a condition at the beginning. If the given condition satisfied, run the code statements. Take the syntax. While some condition statements. While some condition statements. Check out this. The very first example I'll give like this. Just to understand the syntax, integer I declared a variable I of data type integer. I assign a value 1. While I less than or equal to 100. What is the I value initially? 1. Given condition true or false? Who said false?
True.
1 less than or equal to 100 false? 1 less than or equal to 100, true or false? 1 less than 100, true. As a condition true, I'm printing the I value. You'll print like this?
No, sir.
I printed, I printed. Okay, let me run this.
Go in infinite.
Go in?
Infinite loop, sir.
Why?
100 times.
Oh, yeah.
Initially I value 1. 1 less than or equal to 100 true. As a condition true, this code will be executed. Then, okay. I put like this. Will it come here? First time this code executed, my question, will it come here and execute, continue this?
No, sir. Only one time, sir.
Oh, sir.
What is the meaning of looping? Same code you want to run for multiple times. When the condition satisfied, run again. When the condition satisfied, run again. When the condition satisfied, run again. Not satisfied, exit and go further. Okay? Now here, when I run the code, I printed. It's printing. If you come tomorrow morning also same thing. It will never end. It becomes an infinite loop. Because always the condition true. Manually you have to interrupt the program execution in the console. In the console there is a red button here. Terminate the program execution. I. What is the I value? 1. 1. I am terminating it. Because always the condition true. Initially I value 1. 1 less than or equal to 100 true. 1 printed. Again it is going back and verifying the I value. Whether I less than or equal to 100 or not. You tell me what is the I value now?
1.
1? Yes. Automatically the I value will not be incremented. You have to increment the I value. I equal to I plus 1. In the variable I, the existing value of I plus 1 I am storing every time. This is one method. Alternatively, we can use even increment operator also. Let's see now first this one. Initially I value 1. 1 less than or equal to 100 true, 1 printed. I equal to, in the same container I value, existing value 1 plus 1, 2. 2 less than or equal to 100 true, 2 printed. I becomes 3. 3 printed. 4, 5, 6, 98, 99, 100, 100 printed. After printing 100, I becomes 101. It go back and verify the condition. 101 less than or equal to 100. No, false. At the given condition false, it come out of the loop if there is any code after the loop body that gets executed. Finally, it is printing after 100, it is printing end of the while loop. Have you understood this? Is online team understood this code?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
Sir, first time itself with the condition false, what happened? I'm giving 101. 101. It verify the condition. condition false. Condition false, it will not enter into the loop body. While you verify the condition, when the condition satisfied, it enters into loop body. When the condition not satisfied, even this code will not run for even one time also. Exit. If any code further available, that code gets executed. When I run this, what is the output you get now? Just end of the while loop.
End of a loop.
Because the condition not satisfied. So note down the first example like this.
Excuse me, sir.
Any question?
Sir, for incremental, before you said
Yes.
like double plus.
Yes, that's what I said. You can use I equal to I plus 1, alternatively increment operator I plus plus. That's your choice. I equal to I plus 1 also will go. Otherwise, directly you can use the increment operator. Either this, listen. Either this way, I commented it, or I plus plus. Anything will go.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yes.
Sir, if we, the same program, if we go for if, we have to write for 100 times, right, sir?
Yes. If condition is not a looping, only if the condition satisfied, code will run. How many times? If the given condition satisfied, code will run. Okay, how many times?
We don't mention
No, if no looping mentioned, how many times it will run?
100 times.
No, how come? Only one time.
One time.
Yeah, this is for one time, but if we go for if, we have to run it for 100 times, right?
You have to write the statement for 100 times. Correct.
Yeah, yes.
Right. No. To repeat, to avoid such repetition of the code only, actually loops are provided, right?
Yes.
So listen, yesterday while explaining array or array list, to access all of the elements in array, what I am doing? To access all elements in array, what I am doing? System.out.println, array of 0, array of 1, array of 2, array of 3, array of 4.
Yes.
Because at that moment you do not know about looping concept. Once I introduce you the looping concept, we don't write the code like this. There are 100 elements available, array of 0, array of 1, array of 2, array of 99. We don't write like this. We put the accessing data from an array or array list inside a loop. For how many? 0 to 99. 0 to 99 if there are 100 elements available. If 10 elements available, 0 to 9. Same code you want to repetitively run. To avoid the duplication of the code only, the loops are provided in the programming. Right. Note on this first example. See, your choice that you can use either incremental operator I plus plus, decremental operator I minus minus, or I equal to I plus 1, I equal to I minus 1. Then you may have a question. When this approach is suggested, I want to use, first I want to print 1, then I want to print 3. Only that odd numbers I want to print. I plus 2. I equal to I plus 2. Initially I value 1. I plus 2 meaning 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 like this. Here I know I cannot use I plus plus. Every time you want to increment 1, every time you want to decrement 1, then only I plus plus, I minus minus can be used. In remaining scenarios, you can create your own logic. Either this way, or in this scenario, I want to increment only 1 every time, I can go for I plus plus. This I am commenting here. Okay? Note on this code, first code. Taken? The output is 1 to 100. After 100, you get the output, end of the while loop. See now, another example. I'm giving 101. As a condition not satisfied, the code will not run even for one time also. Simply you get end of the while loop. Better you note down this one also. Practicing all this code, you'll understand the complete programming concept. Note down this one also. This code will not run for even one time also. I'm talking about the code inside the loop. Done? Well, now, syntax wise, okay, fine. Practically, when to use them? This example, fine, you understood the syntax and concept. What is the practical usage of this? When we use while loop?
While doing retesting.
Let me explain in Selenium point of view here. I open some application. Booking.com something. Okay. What is the current month and year available here? February, then March 2022 here. I want to know what is the last month and year available in this calendar. What is the last month and year available in this calendar? I would like to know in booking.com. What is the logic? See here. What is the current month and year here lastly appearing? March 2022. If you want to get the next one, what you have to do? Click the next button. Click the next button. Capture the current month and year, April 2022. Click the next button. Capture the current month and year, May 2022. Click next. Capture the month and year, June 2022. What is the repetitively carried out operation here? In this, what is the repetitively carried out operation? Click the
Click next.
next button, capture the month and year. Click next button, capture month and year. Same code we have to run for multiple times. How many times? Multiple times, Vinny? How many times? I do not know. We do not know, correct? You know? If I know this code I want to run for 10 times, 20 times, I go with a for loop. Here I do not know. But how to capture this one? Only I know one condition. I want to capture the last month and year. If the next button available, click it. Read the month and year. Next button is available, visible, click it. Read the month and year. Again check next button is available, yes available, true. Click it. Read the month and year. Next button available, yes available. Click, read the month and year. Available, 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 not available, not displayed. When it will not display? When the next button will not be displayed? When it reaches the end of the calendar, last month and year, correct? If not available, exit. If available, click next button and go. If available, click next button, read month and year. If available, click next button, read and month and year. If available, click next button, read month and year. Not available, then exit. Am I specifying 10 times or 20 times? What I am specifying? Check the condition. What is the condition? Verify the next button is visible or not. If visible, continue. Visible, continue. Visible, same continue. Visible, same code continue. Not visible, exit. Hope you are getting? This kind of loop is, in these scenarios, we have to go for while loop. Condition based looping is while. If I know how many times I want to run the same code, then I have to go for loop. Can I write the code here for this? But I will write Selenium code. I have to use Selenium here. Only understand the concept, don't worry about the technical logic. Understand the practical usage of the while loop. I'll write the Selenium code, but don't worry about, because we do not know Selenium as of now. Correct? Okay, already Selenium available in the Java project. I want to open the Chrome browser. I want to execute my test case on Chrome browser. Don't worry about the technical logic, what I'm doing. Only here your focus is when to go for while loop, that's it. On Monday, we'll start learning the Selenium. Why I said Monday, meaning tomorrow we have to discuss about do while, for loop and for each loop. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Now my code will invoke the Chrome browser. My code will open the Chrome browser, access the application booking.com. Don't worry about the Selenium code, okay? What is that Chrome driver and everything I'll explain. My code open booking.com. In manual testing, we perform this operation manually, correct? Your Selenium executed the step 1, open the browser, enter valid URL and click go. In manual testing, we execute the test steps. I made Selenium code to execute my first step, open the browser, enter valid URL and click go. I just maximize the browser window. Whatever you want to automate in your web browser, Selenium can do that. Right. So in this entire code, 4 lines of statement I have implemented. These are Java commands or Selenium commands?
Selenium.
Selenium, sir.
These WebDriver class, Chrome driver class, all classes belongs to Selenium, not belongs to Java. Because Selenium is specially designed to automate the browsers, web application testing. Done. After invoking this booking.com, I want to click here. I want to click on this element. One moment. Don't worry about this code. Your Selenium code, click on this calendar now. This calendar is visible. I want to read this, or I want to move the calendar up to the last month and year. That is my requirement. I want to move on the calendar up to the last month and year available in this calendar. But I do not know how many times I want to click this next button. I made Selenium to identify this next button actually here. While a next button is displayed. If the next button is displayed true, if true, if displayed, click it. If not displayed, exit. I'm running this code. Every time it will verify the next button is available or not. If next button is displayed, click the next button. Please observe here. It moved the calendar till the last month and year. If next button is displayed, click it. Next button is displayed, click it. Next button displayed, click it. Lastly, what happened? Is displayed, no. Exit the loop. Your code move the calendar up to the last month and year here. Manually, I was not did anything. We'll run the code one more time, see. Your code verifying next button is displayed in the page or not. If displayed, true, execute the code. True, execute the code. True, execute the code. Lastly, next button displayed, no. Is displayed, no, false. Exit the loop. If true, continue. If true, continue. If true, continue. If false, exit. I was not mentioned anywhere, click the next button for 10 times or 20 times. Condition based looping is while loop. Number of times based looping is for loop. Hope you understood this one. Don't worry about this code what I have created. This is our Selenium related. Only our concentration is the practical usage of the while loop. That's it. Previous one only to explain the syntax, I printed the values from 1 to 100. But this is the practical usage of the while loop. Hope understood? So down the line, we are going to build all this, whatever we are learning in Java concept, we are going to use in Selenium programs. Whatever we are learning Java concept, all we are going to learn again, use again, when we started developing the Selenium program. Directly, if I write in Selenium code, you will be confused. For that reason, I am teaching here first. All we are going to repeat, use in actual Selenium programs again. So I stop here today. Tomorrow I'll introduce you the do while loop, for loop, and also for each loop. Thank you. We continue tomorrow. Thank you all. Tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.